everyone, welcome back to Lifelight Wisdom. I hope that you guys are doing well and that this video finds you well. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and choosing to hang out with me. And if you did, I feel like there are messages here for you. Now, please take note that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? So we're going to be tuning in with the energies right now. Let's see. Please, spirits, give us a message for this particular reading. Let it reach the right people at the right time. Thank you. It came out in reverse, huh? This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Four of Cups as well. 10 of Swords. Okay. You see here, like the Ace of Swords is like you're, instead of like you holding up the sword, it's like you're sticking the sword into something. Okay. And I feel like it's more prominent here how you see there's a hilt. The sword has a hilt, but you're holding the sword. The card is holding the sword by the blade. And so there's like energies here where like you're hurting yourself by doing this. What is this about? Okay, and then you have the Four of Cups, a little bit of apathy, a little bit of like the universe offering you something and you're not paying as close attention as you should. Now you have the Ten of Swords here, which is like an ending. Okay. Ah, cute. Alright, there's an ending here. The ending here is the sun is rising on you. And what is the sun rising on? It's the end of this poverty. It's the end of like kind of scrambling for scraps is what I'm hearing. And a lot of action is going to take place. A lot of action that will lead you to a lot of joy, to the things that, you know, going back to your roots is what I'm hearing. Nostalgia, coming back to your true purpose is what I'm hearing. And that will give you that fulfillment. Now, the Nine of Cups actually did come sideways at first. And I think that is linked a little bit to this because there is something that you are not fully fulfilled about. What is this about? Okay. Thank you. Alright, the Emperor, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Now, it's like you are coming out of a period of rest, out of a period of I was almost going to say resistance, but like you had to resist. But this is the card of resilience for me. But it's like the energy here is just like, okay, I'm holding this one wand. I am protected, actually, is what I'm hearing here. But it's such a like, compared to other Nine of Wands, the energy is a little bit thinner. Let me see. And then Seven of Wands. Because you've been fighting against forces beyond your control. And I think the end of it is just like, the end of it is you understand that you don't always have to take things into your own hands, that you have to let the universe lead you to where you need to be. And where do you need to be? You're remembering where you need to be, is what I'm hearing here. The visions that you have in your head, the dreams that you have in your head, there are memories of the future. I'm going to say that now. And you're just remembering them. And so it's like it's a discourse on like time, about time not being linear. If you talk about time being quantum or like being relative, sometimes it just doesn't follow like a one point A, point B, point C, point D kind of order. And so what you're trying to, like, your visions that you have is like your visions, that visions of the future is like your memories of the future. Why? Because those are things that your future self has already lived. That is already past for your future self. You know, you're just trying to remember them. And it's like, if you try to see the energy that way, if you're trying to see what you're trying to manifest in that way, it becomes, what you're trying to manifest becomes inevitable, and it doesn't become something that you have to always have to do something in order to achieve, you know. Because sometimes like what would happen is, in order for us, we kind of think that, okay, like there's something that we want and it exists in a future, but the thing is, like, it already existed, or it already happened. But when we think of it as like being in the future, we try to do something in the now in order for us to close the gap between that which we want and us. And now you're understanding that, okay, that's not really the best way to manifest what you desire at this current moment in time. And like, you have the Four of Pentacles. It's about being open to the opportunities and to the pings that you get, is what I'm hearing here. Anything else? Let's see. What's the outcome here? What is the outcome here? Outcome, please. That's the overall outcome for this. For these cards on your table, please. Thank you. Okay. Three of Cups, the World, and Temperance. You're learning to temper and balance. You're learning to mix the visions that you have, the thoughts that you have, with the emotions, and mixing them at the right temperature, at the right amount, in order for you to manifest that which you want. You are at the end of a cycle here. There are ideas that were like, you had to, this is over. Like, you had to hurt yourself, or you had to sacrifice, like this is being self-sacrificing. This is holding yourself back. This is like, you know, like burning yourself out is what I'm hearing. It's like hurting yourself for that, for the idea that you have in your head. And that's over. That's over. You're understanding that that is not how you manifest what it is that you want. But you are in this process of completing a cycle. This is the general energy for September. We're coming out of a very dark cycle, and that's when like things grow, right? This period was like a lot of planting seeds, a lot of introspection, a lot of inner work, a lot of gardening, a lot of inner gardening. And you're coming out of that cycle, and there's a new beginning here in store for you. And there's going to be a celebration here. And how did you arrive at that? Is because you were able to temper yourself enough, and you were patient enough with yourself in the moments where you had to be slow. And now that there is forward movement coming about, it is, you have the necessary tools in order to make action that is informed, is what I'm hearing. Because like, you have the King of Wands here. This is like someone who has very charismatic leadership. You're going to be leading, maybe it is a teamwork, maybe something with a team, maybe with a project, but maybe it is with your own life. You are captaining your own life, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you're the project manager of your own life. You're the director of your own life, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's close this out with a angel card. This always ties to reading very nicely. Let's see. Oh, 8. My God, this is amazing. 000 is just like new beginnings. So it's like rest, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension, relax. This is what I'm saying. Your visions are inevitable. Like, try to see your visions as something inevitable, because these are just like memories of the future. You're just remembering what your future self already has and what they have already experienced. And 8888 is personal power, material and spiritual abundance. That is so auspicious, though, by the way. And then wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. You had a temperance, so like you have the angels backing you here. You have the angels backing you here. And that is such a beautiful thing. It's like all that is good and pleasant will multiply. Now let's draw an abundance affirmation for you, just to seal up this reading. And money is unlimited and my prosperity is unlimited. Comment this down below if you claim this reading. Yeah, money is unlimited. Money is gonna come into you in big waves. Please comment this down below if this reading resonated with you and if you are claiming this prosperity, because a lot of money is going to be rushing in to your sphere, into your environment. And it will come as a surprise. It might come as a surprise, but it will come. All right, I'll see you guys next time. This is where I end the reading. Bye.